John! So, I know you didn't put up a video this week, but I'm going to go ahead and be lenient on you and give you until the end of the year before I actually start punishing you for not putting up videos, because I realized I've done a ton of YouTube before. I've been more involved in the community than you have, so I actually know what I'm doing. So I figure I'll give you a chance to get settled in what you're doing. So, onto my video. So today I'm doing Tag. It's Neafcy's The YouTube Movie Deal. And if you like this tag, I think you should do it too, although you don't have to. So I'm just going to go ahead and get right into it because I don't want to talk about the fact that I'm moving in a week because it's making me stressed. Alright, so the first question is, what is the first movie you remember seeing? I have it on my phone here so I can read it. The first movie I remember seeing is Aladdin. Now that came out when I was 2 years old and I actually remember seeing it in theaters. And I think that was just because I saw it so many times. I know my parents have told me that we've seen it in theaters like a bunch. And I remember like singing A Whole New World during the movie, like in the theaters, and like people like looking at me and stuff, but I didn't care, I was little. Question number 2, is it possible to have a favorite movie? If so, what is yours? It is certainly possible. Not for me. Usually when pressed, I'll say A Knight's Tale is my favorite movie. It's definitely been, I think, the most long-standing movie that has been kind of at the top of my list, but there's just so many movies. I mean, Lord of the Rings, fantastic movies. Marie Antoinette is another one I love. Memoirs of a Geisha. Fault in Our Stars and Pacific Rim have been some more recent ones. And then also, I could just go on and on. So yes, it is possible, but oh gosh, I can't even. What films make you cry? All of them. I'm really, really easy to make cry, especially in movies. I mean, you give me a sad string section and I just can't. What film would you choose to climb into? I have two. One of them being Marie Antoinette, which I mentioned is one of my favorite movies. I spent some time in my childhood in France. I'm obsessed with French culture and all of that, so I would just love to go live in that version of Versailles, preferably without the beheading. Also The Shire, I mean, it's just gorgeous and pretty. Alright, what movie characters do you wish you were more like? Hermione and William Thatcher, because they both know what they want and they go for it. What films have influenced you in your life? I'm just going to go with two that one of them has influenced me for a long time and one of them is a little bit more recent. I'm trying to yell now because I'm near the freeway. The older one is Dead Poets Society and the newer one is The Fault in Our Stars. Both of those movies have influenced me tremendously, just like taking charge of your life. I mean, come on, carpe diem. You know. And last, what film do you hate and why? I have 3, and these are literally the only movies that I would say that I hate, and they are Aragon, The Last Airbender, and Where the Wild Things Are. Aragon and The Last Airbender just because they were completely unfaithful and terrible adaptations. Car. Where the Wild Things Are, I guess that's also kind of because it was a terrible adaptation. I don't know. Well, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. There's a good chance that next week's video will be longer than 4 minutes. So hopefully you will take lenience on me, since I'm taking lenience on you for missing your video this week. Alright, John. I will see your video hopefully next Monday.